I'm here with Chris Green from Antalis. We're here to talk about FESPA. Could you tell us a little bit about what Antalis is doing at FESPA this year and what people can see on the stand?
Yeah, so obviously it's great to be back at FESPA. We as a market, we've had some turbulent times, and that exhibition side of the market is now, coming back at a full pace. So, really good to be supporting that. And as Antalis, we've got, in the time that since we last there, we've got a lot of kind of things to catch up on and a lot of messages to put out. Probably, you can cover it across a number of strong themes around the stand. So certainly the kind of eco responsibility and sustainability side is very prevalent on the stand. But we're also celebrating Koala, which is our own brand range. That's 10 years. So I was there at the very beginning. I'm glad to say. So it's been, a fantastic thing to watch it develop into such a substantial pan-European brand now. So yeah, so we're celebrating that, but also with a focus on interior design. Another part of our market that's kind of booming at this moment in time. And whatever space it is, whether it's a wall, a window, or floor, and taking materials that really kind of fit into that environment and take something that is graphically designed and make it really impactful. So that's an element, and obviously the growing part of the vehicle wrapping market as well, which is a focus for the stand. But yeah, but as I say, the running theme through it really is the eco responsibility side of things. So that's the strong message that comes across.
Okay, and what sort of things will you be talking about sustainability?
Yeah, well, we recently launched our Green Manifesto. So really, it's a commitment to say, join us on a journey when it comes to this, because I think we're all, as an industry, probably in the same place, which is we know where we want to go, but it's finding that pathway and the pace of trying to do that. And we have, we have the same challenges within Antalis, but we've pretty much kind of said, look, this is where we want to be, in a number of years' time, and to really help us along that journey, we've created really a referential matrices for product selection. So we call that the Green Star system, and ultimately allows you to kind of audit your own purchases or your own sales. And it takes a product and looks at its origin. So, does it come from a renewable source? And then on the other axis, it kind of takes the recyclability factor. So is it a product that can be easily recycled? And out of that, we've created a 5-star matrix. So obviously 0 stars is very poor, and 5 stars, as obviously a renewable source, is recycled content and easy to recycle. So it gives a good starting point to allow you to audit. So that combination of having, like I say, a system to review, and also really where we want to go, and our target is to be 75% 3-star and above, which is what we class as sustainable, by the year 2030. So it's a strong message that goes out to the market. Clearly that there's challenges within that. So in that obviously kind of context, we know where we want to go, and that for us involves really a lot of innovation in terms of products and product introductions. So we are launching new products at the show. We're part of the sustainability spotlight, so you'll see some of these obviously actually up at the FESPA sustainability spotlight slots. And my colleague Nicholas Coupre is doing some obviously discussions around this. But we've got products in the Koala range, so our Koala PP, our Koala paper stick, which are non-PVC alternatives to obviously the standard kind of vinyls that we're using out in the market. So once again, these have the paper stick has a 3-star rating. So, a sustainable alternative in the adhesive world, which is a challenge. We know that's a challenge that's out there. But other products like our Koala Air board, which is a honeycomb board, and also obviously Dispa board, which is a strong kind of brand that's out there in the market from our partners at 3A. And also Cat's board. So there's a number of different products along the rigid portfolio and also on the roll portfolio that we're going to be launching at that show.
That's a great response on the sustainability side. You mentioned there was a big sort of vehicle graphics push as well at the show. I know they have an event there as well, but what's your you have an event that you're sporting as well, as I think I'm leading towards.
Yeah, that's right. I think talking about talking about the European stand. So we're talking about this is the scale of Antalis. We're obviously a company that traverses the kind of European landscape. So and vehicle graphics and is a growing market and has been, and as we kind of move from diesel, petrol to electric, that brings more opportunities to, once again, to put graphics on vehicles, whether that's a full wrap or just kind of, the standard signage that goes on more commercial vehicles. So it's a big growing part of the market, for us on a European scale. We cross many different brands from Avery to Oriful to Arlon. So, it's a big opportunity for us in the UK. It certainly is an opportunity as well. We're growing in that market. Our portfolio really is in the Oriful range, but we want to learn more in that market, and therefore, as I say, we're kind of doing some sponsorship events. That we're putting out there really to get our name out there and build our profile. So really interesting times on that front.
Okay, I'm curious to know, in terms of visitors to the stand, as a media company, you probably have the broadest range of different types of people from different industries. Is FESPA a good show historically?
Yeah, definitely. I think when you look at the people who come in there, it varies. Obviously we would have people that would class us, class really as our kind of primary market, which is a B2B kind of printers, converters that are in there. So, clearly a lot of those people, but also, a growing amount of creatives that go in there and a growing amount of brands. If I come back to the sustainability topic, everybody is looking for more information. I think, as I say, we're in an embryonic position at the moment when it comes to sustainability, and whether your influence is to be carbon neutral, whether your influence is to be PVC free or to have recycled materials, people want to know what's on offer. And I think FESPA demonstrates that. And whether it's right at the beginning, in terms of, okay, what printer do I use? If you're a printer, do I use obviously less aggressive technologies, through to material choices, what's actually out there. And then obviously what we're seeing also with the show is a lot of people with the services element. So what services can you bring as a company? And if I think of what we do in the UK, particularly well, we have our Antalis Academy. So that training element, when it comes to, okay, just passing knowledge on and saying, look, this is what you can do. We're readying ourselves for a number of courses when it comes to our koala interior films. So once again, a big theme is upcycling. So if you're a restaurant or an hotel, you're getting some tired looking interiors, instead of kind of replacing doors and cabinets, you can actually obviously kind of cover those in vinyls to make it really smart and change the look. So, say, if you're coming into FESPA, you've got all of this kind of environment where, depending on what your point is, whether you're looking for products, whether you're looking for printers, or whether you're looking for more awareness on certain things, it's all there in one show. So it's a really good place to be. And I think, as I say, we've come through some turbulent times in the world of meeting and kind of being physically in a place. So I really do expect this year's FESPA to be well supported, and as I say, across many different countries. So that which is great.